As a little kid, I wanted to be just like my mom. She was my superhero. My mom was a policewoman, and she was always putting bad guys behind bars. It was so cool. When I was 5, I started dressing up like her. I only wanted to wear a blue shirt and pants and a cap like hers. But when she dropped me off at kindergarten, the kids didn't really understand.
What are you wearing? Blue, like my mom. I want to look just like her. But it's not Halloween, loser. You're such a weirdo.
When Mom asked me how my first day at school was, I told her I didn't want to talk about it. And from that day on, I'd only pretend to fight crime when I was at home. I'd never seen Mom in action. And of course, I'd always wanted to. But the first time I did, it turned out to be a terrible experience. It was the first day of middle school, and Mom dropped me in her police car. As I got off, I noticed a bunch of kids staring at me.
Why is the police car dropping you off? Are you some sort of criminal?
No, it's just my mom. She's the coolest. Suddenly, Mom jumped out of her car and pinned one of the students to the wall. I was horrified. Mom, what are you doing? Stand back and let me do my job. She started taking the kid to her car while he burst into tears, and I begged her to stop. Just then, the principal arrived on the scene. What's going on here? What seems to be the problem, officer? I saw this child putting something in his pockets. He could be putting my child at risk. I have to make sure he's not bringing a weapon to school. Officer, there is no reason to suspect him. If you want, he can empty his pockets. The terrified boy turned out his pockets and revealed bubblegum and markers. Oh, God, this was so embarrassing. How could she do this to me? Mom turned red and just left, and I had all those kids glaring at me.
That's your mom? Stay away from us. We don't want to go to jail because your mom's a lunatic.
Oh, what a terrible way to start. I felt so ashamed as I went to my first class and quietly took a seat at the back when a girl leaned over and whispered,
Hey, I saw what happened. Are you okay?
That was so humiliating. I can't believe my mom did that.
Moms can be so embarrassing. My mom is always embarrassing me in front of my friends. I'm Laura, by the way.
When I got home that day, my mom cried and begged me to forgive her. I'm your mom. It's my job to protect you. I'm so sorry I embarrassed you at your new school. You know I'm not an embarrassing mom. I've always thought you're the coolest mom, but that was terrible. Just promise me you'll never do that again. She promised, and I hugged her tight. It was tough with the other kids at school, but at least Laura would hang out with me. One time she caught me staring at this boy in our class and nudged me with her elbow.
You like him, don't you?
Shh, maybe I do. He's really cute.
Well, you should say hello, but not today. I'll come over to your house this evening and help you look super pretty tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd love that. I was so excited to have Laura over and give her a better impression of Mom. But as soon as we walked into my house, Mom came running and pounced on Laura, tackling her to the ground. What the freaking falafel? Mom, what are you doing? This girl is part of a group of thieves we're looking for. She looks just like the main suspect. No, Mom, she's my friend. But Mom took Laura off to the police station, only to find out that she was completely wrong, again. And the next day at school, Laura told everyone what had happened. No one wanted to sit near me, and my crush wouldn't even look at me anymore. Laura, I'm so sorry about what my mom did. Can you just talk to me?
No way! You think your mommy's some superhero, and that means you're just as crazy as her. You're an idiot if you think I'll ever want to talk to you again.
Back at home, I couldn't hold back my anger at Mom. You promised you wouldn't embarrass me again. I can't believe you did this. No one wants to talk to me now. I'm so sorry, sweetie. You know how hard my job is. I just want you to be safe. This is just what I have to do. You mean you have to attack middle schoolers like they're criminal masterminds? Maybe if you weren't so bad at your job, you wouldn't keep ruining my life. I ran up to my room and slammed the door.